Welcome back. Now, some 1.6 billion people worldwide depend directly on forests for food, shelter, energy, medicines, and income. That's according to the United Nations. Forests provide clean air and fresh water and help to avert desertification. The recommended forest cover per nation is at least 10% of the total land mass. In Kenya, that cover stands at about 6%. Our Africa business editor, Zawadi Modibo, toured villages in the Kenyan coast where foreign contractors have been accused of illegally harvesting giant Baobab trees for export to find out what is at stake.
Widespread outrage engulfed social media circles on news that a foreign national was uprooting whole Baobab trees in Kenya. The BBC now has exclusive access to images of how these giant trees were harvested and transported to a holding yard off the shores of the Kenyan coast, ready for shipment.
I'm in Bofa area of Kilifi County at the Kenyan coast. I'm at this massive storage yard for the giant Baobab trees. I'm here to meet Georgie from Georgia, a businessman accused of illegally acquiring permits to uproot and transport these massive trees to Eastern Europe. He denies these claims.
But a tweet from Kenya's Environment and Forestry Cabinet Secretary late November threw the spanner in the works for Georgie Gwasalia.
We got all the permits step by step. It was a NEMA permit, Kenya Forest Service permit, county government permit, certificate of origin, all non-objection letters from county.
Mr. Gwasalia describes himself as an ardent environmentalist who came to Kenya on a marine expedition but met residents at the Kenyan coast who were intent on destroying baobab trees within their lands for agricultural cultivation.
I got the idea to why we can't replant in botanical gardens in different countries. The management of the park in Georgia, they liked the idea I offered them.
Further north, in Tezo village, one farmer sold 2 of his trees to the businessman.
A mature baobab tree sucks up so much water from the ground. If you planted any crops within that radius, they will not do well. The second disadvantage is that it occupies a large space we could utilize to grow other crops.
Trees being uprooted in order to be replanted, that is actually a very tall order, because in most cases when trees are uprooted and they are mature, very few of them actually survive when they are replanted.
Efforts to seek audience with Kenya's Environment Cabinet Secretary and Director General of the country's Environment Authority were futile. Zawadi Modibo, BBC News at the Kenyan coast.